What's going on, Planet S.O.N family? It's your main man, JD. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button for me. This is Drinks with JD. My main man, Joe Dreamz.
Hey.
Thank you so much for being here, my brother. I truly appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by and Drinks with JD, and thank you for gracing us with your presence, man. Thank you so much.
Yes, of course.
Since it's our first time sitting down together, can you please introduce yourself to the Planet S.O.N audience? Can you please let them know who you are, where you're from, and what you do?
Okay, so hello there. My name is Joe Dreamz, and I'm from San Diego, California. And I like to inspire people to live their dreams because before I was doing what I'm doing now, I worked all kind of jobs, from making sandwiches to selling life insurance, and went and got my degree and everything like that.
That's what I'm talking about.
And those are cool jobs for some people, but
Yeah.
for me, what was missing was fulfillment. And I
Okay.
believe that's one of the biggest problems in the world is people are living unfulfilled lives.
No doubt, no doubt.
And so I strive to make music that is all about that lifestyle of living your dreams.
That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah.
Okay. All right, man. So so the audience will get to know you a little bit better. Let's take it back. So what schools did you go to?
Let's see, for elementary school, I went to this place called Heartland Christian Elementary School. I went to the Rock Academy for a little bit. I went to this place called Momentum Middle School. I went to this place called the Met. It was like an academy.
Yeah.
And then I went to Patrick Henry, and then Grossmont College.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, and all that was in San Diego, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So where are your parents from?
My dad is from here as well. My mom's from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh wow. Okay. Do you ever go visit Oklahoma?
I've been there once.
Yeah. Did you like it?
Yeah, as far as I can remember, yeah. There were no tornadoes when I was there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
All right, no doubt. Well, since you make music now, right? When you were growing up, besides music, what else were you interested in?
Legos.
Okay.
Yeah, I love building Legos, and I was the type that I would build it like the instruction manual, and then I would tear it down and just make my own thing.
Wow. Okay.
And Legos and sports, like I did like recreation leagues and church. That was like childhood. And then when I got in middle school, then I got into this game called RuneScape, this computer game. So I would be spending hours all day long. Even I would be sneaking past bedtime to sneak downstairs and play that game.
Yeah, I could totally relate, man. That was me too. All right. So when did you know that you fell in love with the hip hop genre?
I would definitely say in middle school. I remember like one of my first rap songs or music videos I saw, because we had computer lab, and inside of the computer lab they had these locks on the internet, so you can only go to certain websites. But of course, as middle schoolers, we found a way around that lock by going to this one website, and from that website we can go on YouTube.
Wow. Okay.
And my friends would play like rap music videos, and that's when I first got exposed to it. It was like mostly like West Coast hip hop, like I remember it was like Eazy-E, NWA, that kind of stuff. That's what I first grew up on listening to.
No doubt. Okay. Well, what artists inspired you?
I say during that period of time, I was definitely inspired by artists like Lil Wayne, like Wiz Khalifa, like Tupac, especially. Just a lot of the West Coast, Dr. Dre. That kind of stuff. And then also, my parents would be listening to a lot of oldies. So I also listened to a lot of Michael Jackson.
There you go.
Jackson 5, Motown kind of stuff that my parents really like. So
you could tell.
And praise and worship music.
There you go.
That was part of going to church and stuff.
Of course. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, why the name Joe Dreamz?
Well, two reasons. One, it's inspired from the Bible. Okay. So my birth name is Joseph, and I realized that there's a couple different Josephs in the Bible, and they both had dreams from God.
That's right.
And so I put the two and two together, and like, Joseph the dreamer, Joe Dreamz.
Yeah.
And then also because I live my dreams, I want everyone to live their dreams. And that's one of my favorite things about my name is the type of conversations that it starts. And so That's why.
And don't forget the Z, right?
Don't forget the Z.
No doubt, no doubt. There you go, there you go. Now, why the Z?
Because it's better than S. You
Okay.
know, it's like a hip hop. It's a hip hop
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
you know?
yeah. No, you're right, you're right, you're right.
Uh-huh.
Okay, okay. So being from San Diego, how important is it to you to represent the city?
I don't really see it like that.
Okay.
I don't. I feel like that's something that people have kind of put in my lap.
Okay.
In a way, and
Yeah.
I understand because of the Slam Diego song.
Yes.
But I don't see it as I'm putting on for San Diego. My intent is to live in a world where everyone's living their dreams.
That's what I'm
right?
talking
And
about.
it's to inspire people to live their dreams here and everywhere.
Yes.
You know, it's just I just happen to wake up and I'm in San Diego one
Yes.
day. I could have been in Alabama or
Oklahoma.
in the 18th century or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
So that's my mindset, and of course I love San Diego artists and I like what we got going on over here, and I'm also looking at the whole world somewhat, so to speak.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, okay. Now, you dropped a project called Open Your Gifts, right? And it's Christmas themed. Now, what inspired you to drop a Christmas project?
So here's how. So I was thinking, how can I spread the cause of living your dreams in Christmas time? And then that's when the idea of open your gifts, like, oh my God, because it's like your gift and then like your gift, because one of the richest places in the world is not the diamond mines in Africa, it's not the oil fields in the Middle East, it's the cemetery, because so many people die without ever opening their gift.
Yes,
and so
yes.
I wanted to create a project that someone listening to it from start to finish is getting that type of message that would inspire them to be like, okay, I'm gonna go for it.
Yes.
So that's why.
No doubt. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, okay. All right. So on that same project, you have a song called Right Now, you know, where you speak about you're not going to wait for things to come to you. You're going to go get it. You're going to work hard, and you're going to get it right now, right? Where does that motivation come from?
Well, one, during that time, I had just gotten back from a road trip in New York. Matter of fact, we were walking through the streets of New York when the idea of open gifts came about, actually. And so as soon as I gotten back from New York, because we had taken a road trip over there, and we were street performing out there, and so that was the energy I was on, is being out in New York for a couple weeks.
Yes.
And so when I came back, I had all that inspiration from that trip, and I poured it into the album, and it just kind of lined up with the producer hit me back as soon as I got back.
Yeah.
And so one of the motivation comes from just knowing that somebody is depending on me doing my thing to be inspired to do their thing, basically. Because if I were to quit, and that would demoralize a lot of people.
Yes.
Who are like looking to me and seeing me being consistent and doing things like that. So people will do more for others than they'll do for themselves. So that's what I try to do.
And I think overall it's more fulfilling, don't you think? Like when you help other people instead of maybe just focusing on yourself or maybe being selfish with your time.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Yeah.
That's the only way to have fulfillment, is to have a positive impact on others.
There you go.
And doing something that you enjoy.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, okay. Now, on that same song, you speak about enlisting in the Navy might be a backup plan. Do you think that will ever happen?
Going to the Navy?
Yeah.
Well, I definitely respect people who have served, and I could see your reaction hearing that for the first time.
Yeah.
So because that was like when I was making that song, you know, we had done a road trip. I was like living out my car the whole time when we were there. So, you know, I was feeling like, dang, I gotta figure something out, right? So we gotta make this happen, or enlist in the Navy.
That's right.
So.
Do you have pressure, like someone pushing you to say, hey, you know, you have to live this way, and maybe not chase your dreams?
I wouldn't say there's any pressure. I mean, obviously there's trolls in the comment sections who might say whatever they want to say. But mainly what drives me is knowing that, one, like, time is running out, and it could be over at any moment. That's one thing that drives me. Two is that I see there's a lot of music out there that has a negative impact on the younger generation,
Yes,
and I
yes.
want to be a part of the opposite force. So that's another thing that drives me. Another thing that drives me is knowing that God gave me a lot of gifts, and He put me in a really good position. So I believe I owe it to my Creator to do what He made me to do.
Amen, amen. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, you're blessed. So, hey, might as well just keep chasing what God put in you, right? No doubt, no doubt. All right, man, so I love how diverse you are in your music, right? I love how you like to test different sounds. Like when you compare your song Light Show to Celosa, or when you compare The First Move to Know My Name. They all sound different when you compare them together, correct? Why is it important for you to show your diversity in music?
Daygo.